Welcome back to my Let's Play of Infinite Space. You think I'd start uploading more frequently just to get this done with at some point? Oh. Duh. Gotta go this way. Here we are, back safe and sound, all of us, down to the very last crew member. What do you expect? I'm not going to stand for anyone dying on me. Haha, well, looks like it's back to work for me. Vice Admiral Singh wants to see us at once. Let's hurry over to headquarters. There's nothing to buy. Alec, you barely changed at all. Haven't got much taller either, have you? You've still got that stutter too, I see. You're just as adorable as I remember. Alec has played a major part in our success so far. In fact, we'd probably still be locked up on Laurie if it weren't for him. Wow, you don't say. Very impressive. But I guess we shouldn't be so surprised considering he's old man Jen's last student and all. The children we rescued from Sakura have improved markedly since we got here, and the people at the hospital where they're studying have been really kind and helpful. Sorry. I'm glad to hear it. I was worried. A lot of them seemed like they were lost a lot of weight. Yes, they're definitely malnourished. If they had stayed there much longer, I'm sure a lot of them would have probably died. Restricting the general population space travel like that only makes sure that poor plants stay that way. I'd call that a form of oppression, even if Logavius might not see it that way. Compared to Logavius, you know what I'm saying? I have to agree with you on that one. Do you think there's any hope of us winning? It's not really that kind of battle, Torlo. I think we just got to fight and see how it goes. What kind of answer is that, Yuri? I thought we had something special, man. And now you're giving me the runaround? Yeah, something like that. Hard at work at the mobile terminal. He smiled wordlessly as he stares at the screen. You sure look busy. Trying to reorganize the report I submitted the other day. Thought maybe if I took another look at Logavius' ship specs, technological level, and social conditions, I might notice something I might have missed before. That sounds like a good idea. Let me help. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'd like to look at all the info I can on them. I see. Well then, I'll transfer this folder over to you. Can I count you to handle the anchors and numbering? Sure thing. Start through the information on Logavius. One by one. Yeah. Ah! Someone's scream pierces the air like a dagger as you're in company near headquarters. Upon close inspection, Lord Roth can be seen in front of headquarters surrounded by a crowd of adoring women. Ah, Lord Roth, please shake my hand. I touched him. I actually touched Lord Roth. What a fun crowd. Well, I suppose we won't be getting into headquarters today. Oh, we're getting in alright. Just watch. Oh my. No, Neil. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Isn't it time you stop being such a skirt chaser and start acting your age? This little Tario bit is getting old. What's your problem, Grandma? Get out of my way already. Grandma, how dare you? Now, Neil. Let's not lose our temper here. I'm just glad you made it back safe and sound. For that, you have my gratitude, Yuri. Thank you for keeping your word. You're welcome. Word? What word? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. Now, Neil, I want you to return to the Royal Fleet headquarters so I can debrief you. My office You can stand a good cleaning too while you're at it. Shh, I knew it. You made a mess partying while I was gone, didn't you? You can clean up your own messes. Oh, you're messing with me again, aren't you? I don't know why I put up with it. Well, Captain, I've got to get back to my usual duties now. Thank you for all of your help and support. Likewise, I appreciate your efforts. Neil Becker salutes Yuri, then turns, gives Laroth a steely glare, and marches off with him, falling cautiously behind her. What was that all about? Who knows? Then passes through the entrance to Fleet Headquarters, whatever. Well done, Captain. Thanks to you, we have fully ascertained the situation in the small Magella cloud. Unfortunately, it's far worse than anything we could have possibly imagined. Far worse as you didn't expect Logatus to be so far along in its conquest of the SMC, is that it? Precisely, the small Magella cloud will now serve as the perfect logistical foothold for their advance into the large Magella cloud. Instead of a weary foreign invader with an overextended supply line, we will now face a well-rested, well-supplied enemy force. Our defensive advantage has essentially vanished into thin air. What's the Federation's strategy here? Certain have been made to erect a line of defense near the small Magella cloud gate. What to do from that point on is yet to be decided. I see, and why is that? Allow me to explain, sir. And you are? Norbert Weimer. I currently serve on the Interplanetary Assembly. Interplanetary Assembly? Yes, the Galactic Federation General Assembly consists of two parts. The first is the Federation Assembly, composed of representatives from Libertas, the most powerful nation in the Federation. The second is the Interplanetary Assembly, composed of representatives from the other nations of the Federation. Naturally, Rango belongs to the Interplanetary Assembly. I see, so those who buys must reach an agreement before any decision can be made. Yes, but I'm afraid it's even more complicated than that. The Federation Assembly is determined to use the threat posed by Lugatus to increase Libertas' influence within the Federation. To that end, they've introduced Emergency Special Measure Bill number 3047. It's a power grab by Libertas disguised as emergency legislation. They seek nothing short of total control over all Federation nations. If this bill passes, the LMC will become one giant authoritarian state ruled by Libertas. What's going to happen now? Once the fleet review ended, Libertas started dispatching fleets to put pressure on its neighboring nations. We know we need to act fast, but the government is currently debating exactly what we should be doing about this. Therefore, I'd like you to stand by until a decision has been made. We gotta stand by on this planet? No, you may travel anywhere within this sector if you'd like. Our government was very pleased with your latest results and has therefore granted you limited freedom while you are waiting. Thanks, we'll take you up on that offer. Captain, I must now attend to my usual duties. It's been an honor traveling with you. Ugh, same here. I appreciate all of your help, Lieutenant. I'll be standing by at your headquarters, on the plant. Gunnets. Feel free to stop by whenever you have spare time. Textbook salute and then exits the war room. Witness first-hand technical prowess of our nation. Go visit neighboring planets and see for yourself. Alright, I'll do that. Yuri. It's just like back in the small Magella cloud, isn't it? They're all fighting amongst themselves instead of facing Logavia's threat. Those idiots are taking up like they know they can take Logavius down for sure. What do they really know? Nothing! I'm starting to think that's just a part of human nature. Yeah, it's only that whole SMC disaster all over again. No, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen. This time, for certain. Captain, can I have a word with you, please? Rare appearance on the bridge with Rufina Bender in tow. I don't see here very often. Is everything alright, Radmir? Actually, well, how shall I put this? huh? Just spit out already. I hate when you hem and haw like this. First, as Rafina lands a mighty slap on Radmir's back. Coming from the below, he starts speaking again. Me and my wife were thinking about remodeling, you know, to make the place, how shall I say, more spacious, you know, more agreeable. What my dimwit of a husband is trying to say is we want to remodel the mess hall to make it more comfortable for the crew. Some ideas are to spread out the chairs a little more, and to change the lighting so that the food looks more appetizing. Those all sound like great ideas to me. Right, and here's the design I came with. Think about installing it if you want. Like you said, more comfort. More, you know... Don't waste time repeating what I just said. The captain is a busy man, you know. Oh, yes, dear. Rafina leaves the bridge, probably dragging her bumbling husband behind her. Those two. I guess there's someone for everybody. I guess. Oh, we didn't get the people for this. Huh. Elevator. Talk to the merchant. Let's see. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just visited the plant in Nazia in the central sector on business. Well, as I left my briefcase in a tavern, I really need it. But I can't afford the space fare to travel all the way back there again. What to do? Well, we can't take care of this right now. Guess I should consider looking at upgrades now. Here, there's a small battle in progress up ahead. Pirates? I don't know, what looks like a civilian ship is under attack. Okay, we better help them out. To your battle stations, everyone. Boom, fight's over. So everyone who saved me, I can't tell you how grateful I am. I'm Gus Callis, owner of Callis & Company. We're a private military company, in case you haven't heard of us. And your name is... I'm Yuri, captain of the remote RPGs. Oh, so you're the one. Well, in any case, you're a lifesaver, and to thank you, I'm going to give you full access to my company's facilities. Please put them to good use. We even have a branch office on Nodula, so make sure to pay us a visit there. We'll think about it. Fair enough, well I hope our paths cross again somewhere sometime, Captain. With those happy words, Gus Callis bids them goodbye, and his ship heads off, fading into the distance. Oh. I guess the next recruit might be a bit glitchy, so we should save. Welcome to Callus & Company. This building features a range of facilities that zero-G dogs may find quite useful. This is where you can hire zero-G dogs that have been painstakingly screened and selected by Callus & Company. Please go ahead and select the individual you're interested from among the nameplates you see here. My name is Bartor Hano, and I used to work for the Federation Security Network. First, let me take a look at your phenomenal log. Wow, impressive. I wouldn't miss a chance to serve under such an illustrious captain. I'll join your crew for 4,000 G signing bonus. What do you say? Thank you. I'll put my accounting skills acquired at the Federation Security Network to good use in your service. I'm officially registered with Callus & Company. That makes me more expensive than some random hire off the street, but you're guaranteed to get your money's worth. First, let me check out your phenomenal log. Very impressive. I can offer my services for a signing bonus of 8,000 G. Theodore Galitz has joined your crew. Okay, Captain, I'll serve at the best of my ability aboard your ship. Great, we're glad to have you. Fortunately, he sees that all the more promising candidates are gone. Training requires 1,000 G. Which squad do you want to train? We want to train up till the cost hits 8,000. Alright, Callus & Company, Yuri spots Poplo, who looks as he himself has just arrived. Poplo seems to be having an important talk with the man who works at the front desk. What's going on? Oh, it's Poplo? Whatever. Captain, actually we're just having an interesting conversation. Seems that they want to hire me here. What do you mean, hire you? Ain't you already part of Yuri's crew? He says Callus & Company here was originally a private mercenary company. When I mentioned I was also a mercenary, he made me an offer almost too good to refuse. So, Captain, tell me, what do you think I should do? Well, here's Yuri's response. It's nice to know you're wanted. I might say since you came right out and said it loud and clear. Sure, I may be a mercenary at heart, but lately it's been about more than just the money. Somehow I feel more fulfilled serving on your ship. I goes back to talk to the man at the front desk, pursuing to decline the offer. Well, then we'll enter once more and then choose to use the training room. Wow, Yuri, look at that! See, care point at one of Callus & Company's training machines. So she notices that the top monitor is displaying a list of unbelievably high scores. Whoa, whoever did this must be one grus of a zero-G dog. Not quite yet. I think these scores actually belong to that girl. No way, you're telling me that a little kid really racked up all those high scores? No, it's to an incredulous-looking Yuri. Something as that were some sort of sign the doors of the train machine pop open and out skips a young girl. Hey, Pops. Did I surprise you? Pops, are you talking to me? That's right, I mean, you were checking me out while I was playing, weren't you? I was watching you, if that's what you mean. Those are some pretty impressive scores. This machine's a piece of cake, just like a game or something. This isn't nothing compared to actual combat. True. You sound like someone who's actually seen some action. That's because I have. At least I did on my grandpa's ship. Things have been kind of tough since he died. What's been tough? Think about it. I inherited his ship, but who's gonna join my crew? I mean, come on. I'm just a kid. That's why I'm thinking about joining up with someone else's crew until I grow up and learn a little bit more. What do you guys say? What do you say about what? Hey, Pops, you're Captain Yuri, aren't you? I looked you up in the rankings directory. I'm way better than the usual morons and wannabes that think they're cut out for the life of spacefarer. You don't have to pay me that much, plus your name will look great on my resume when it's time for me to recruit my own crew. All that stuff aside, are you really ready to take your life in your own hands? Of course I am. I mean, Gramps used to talk to me about stuff like that all the time. He always said that anyone who ventures out into space half-assed has no business even being there. Alright then, you can join my crew. Really? Yuri? She may be small in stature. She looks like a true zero G-dog to me. Sweet, it's a deal then. My name's Phyllis. Phyllis French. I look forward to working with you, Captain Yuri. Okay, but get ready to be worked to the bone. I'll deal with reorganizing the crew after this. I think they wanted to go there. It's a fair number, especially of our clouds of dust. Whatever. May say increase by 10, but it doesn't matter. 1,000 G's worth of resources. Yay! If I haven't worried about money in a while, because I haven't bought anything. Okay. Ask about a job. Bartender. You're interested in a job? Sure, I have a pretty good one right now. It's across from a cartoon artist named Angelo. He needs some external shots of Armored Fleet Headquarters and Alpha Quadrant Fleet Headquarters. It's for an animation he's working on. Seems that none of the available pictures out there were taken from the exact angles he needs. What do you say? I can pay you a whooping 3,500 G for this one. Right then, I'm counting on you. Remember, he needs external shots of Armored Fleet Headquarters and Alpha Quadrant Fleet Headquarters. Think you can handle that? Hear about them pirates and their secret lair nearby? They really got some nerve. I mean, what are they doing so close to the capital planet? They're probably sitting under the government's noses. Let's see. Well, we can't do anything about the captain of pirates right now, so. Guess we'll take care of the job first. Let's see, elevator. Yeah, I was supposed to take some pictures here, wasn't I? Nice shots of the surrounding area. Be careful not to capture the building's interior. Where's features A? Flagship, yep. So that part only applies to my flagship. Some pictures here. Yeah, we don't want to get the interior of the building. Get in deep trouble for that. Oh yeah. Darn it. Trying to navigate these areas can be a bit of a pain. Finally got into a fight though. Ooh, another one. No melee. Big smile. Well done, Captain. It seems you were able to take some excellent pictures. Thanks to you and Challenger's next galactic knowledge is sure to be great. Whatever. Text there's a bit messed up, wasn't it? Really sense to us, especially now that rumor about their some previously unknown power conquering the swell and jet cloud. There's no time for the Federation states to be fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me. Let's see, all I have right now is some work transporting cargo. I can give you 800 G for making it delivery to the tavern on Nelgelo. What do you think? $800G, huh? Well, I was gonna have to come here anyway. Well, there, you're Yuri, right? I heard you had something for me from the bartender on my chest. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Thank you very much. 1500G, but he only said it was 800. Well, whatever. You know about that pirates lair over on Manjans? They say the place is filled with some pretty bad juju. No one who goes in that place ever comes out, at least not alive. You want to hear more? It's gonna cost you. How about you buy me a drink? Thanks, Chief. Okay, here's the inside scoop on that pirate's lair. Whereas they're using some kind of illusion creation system in their corridors. Seems like you'll meet a nasty fate if you walk down the wrong one. It's hard to say which ones they are, though, since they all look the same. I heard all this from the only guy I ever heard of who got out of the place alive. He also gave me an odd piece of advice. He said, when in doubt, go straight ahead. Now, what are you that's supposed to mean? Now you have to do that and buy his drink, otherwise you can't do this part. Characters entering and leaving a old building. This is how the parts are that the drunkard was talking about. Enter. Since it's on the floor above, go forward. So here are echoing footfalls of Urine Company. Hey, who the cross are you? Pirates attack. As you don't have is the data, all information, you'll get a choice of going down 2 side corridors, and both will cause a game over, so yeah. Yuri, let's keep going, shall we? Okay. Corridor branches here. Which way do you think we should go? Go forward. Let's go forward. I mean, let's go forward. Just follow me, you'll see. As the recruit Yuri walks toward the wall ahead, just when it appears he will bump right into it. So seems to melt into the wall and disappears as if he were a ghost. Himself in a room he has never seen before. He is soon joined by his crew who enter the secret room one by one. I get it, it's a trick wall, like an illusion or something. But no, I believe we hit the jackpot here. Some of this looks quite useful. Some valuable items. Bridge module 1, lookout 3 module, blueprints for reference 2 module, leave. Yeah, if you don't have that, that's game over. Let's see, we did everything at the bar, we hit the pirates lair, we got the ships, so depart. Try and take care of all the more useless junk in this chapter. Well, not useless, but... This is a rental lab, and nearby monitor states there's 1,000 G per hour fee to use the facilities. That seems pretty steep to me. And who's gonna just waste that much G just to use some crummy old lab? Great, well, we're about, I mean, huh? Stops her ramp mid-sentence when her eyes falls on Garos Minas, who appears to be in sort of euphoric trance. His eyes are gazing at stars illuminate the laboratory. Trace of spit glistening on the side of his mouth. Professor, would you like to use this laboratory or something? Don't mind me. I could possibly ask you to sink such a large investment just for my research. Houses are quite amazing. I'm sure any work I did here would produce extraordinary results. That price will just have to forget. It's alright. I don't need to use a state-of-the-art lab. Who's he kidding? Professor Egghead, there's gonna cry himself to sleep tonight if he can't use this lab. Oh, thank you, Captain. Apparently there produced some extraordinary results here. Eureka, you won't believe this. I was running up to Yuri. Here I have a major breakthrough. It's a design for a new unit that'll raise ship durability considerably. Really? Yes, of course, design is still theoretical, but the science behind it is solid as a rock. Riley looks at minimalist analysis to confirm the professor's claim. I was also skeptical at first, but he's right. His idea is theoretically sound. Man is a bona fide genius. Haha, this is great. You should hurry up and start making... Yeah, so there's something I need to talk to you about, Captain. I'm all ears. Failing any practical application of this technology would require the mobilization of the entire R&D team. That would mean we'd have to halt all research on ship reinforcement for a while to focus all our efforts on unit development. So you think, can you spare the manpower? Go for it, Professor. You can fully use all research crew members until the unit is complete. Oh, thank you, Captain. Let's get started as soon as we get back to the ship. Yes, Professor. Accompanied by Yuri, Garvel, and exit the lab, excited, rip rolling, and ready to go. Depart. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I need to go recruit another character too. I know, I don't even need the crew at this point, but hey, might as well recruit people while you got the chance. Plus, you can use them in the next mini game. So, I want to head back to the Zeros belt. You reckon, Captain? We did it! Simon falls a little bit behind him, wearing a slightly stunned expression. What's all the excitement, Professor? We did, I tell you! We made the design of the module idea I came up with in the lab on Tromark. Did? It's true, all I can say it again. This man is a true genius. Director Vistega hands Yuri a module blueprint plate. Well, it's a blueprint, alright. What's it all about exactly? Using the duplex electro core, I can't pronounce it, for Volcanoid, we succeeded in binding Volcanoid modules with each other with nearly 30 times the normal conjugate force. Now, if we create this on the outer wall of the ship in the form of a liquid armor fill, the ship's defenses should be markedly improved. Professor, this is absolutely amazing. To tell the truth, I never expected anything as incredible as this from you. Professor. He's never had very high hopes for me, is that what you're saying? No. Anyway, I really appreciate this, Professor Minez. You're certainly welcome, Captain. Now I'll return the crew members I've been using to their normal development duties. Thanks again. Depart. Finished with the port clearance procedure here, he heads up the gangway when he sees something that makes him stop in his tracks. Wow, this is something else. Really amazing stuff. Oh, I see the armor plates are turning blue from the inflation exhaust. The man who clearly does not belong here is muttering to himself while feeling all over the outside of the ship. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? Well, looky here, it's the captain. I don't know what I've done without you. Huh? You don't remember me? It's me. Ancho Lorenzo. Still not ringing a bell, but that's besides the point. I don't like people loitering around my ship touching my stuff. You really don't remember me, do you? How you take some pictures for me a while back? There's something as the man begins to get visibly agitated. I mean, that job I got at the tavern on Monsuts? Right, took you long enough. Sheesh. Anyway, the aims and cartoon artist extraordinaire. And it's a shocking when I found about the special prisoner himself had taken those pictures for me. Say, what can I do for you now, Mr. Cartoon Artist Extraordinaire? I've been trying to catch up with you for some time now. See, I want to use the inside of your ship for some ideas for my next cartoon. Need some reference material, you see. Would you mind taking me aboard? No, you do. There's no room for people like you. There isn't a pleasure cruise, you know. I'm not here for a vacation. I got my own work to do. Still, I wouldn't mind serving on your crew if that's what it's gonna take. Might not look it, but my navigational skills are nothing to sneeze at. Aw, come on, you gotta let me on. I've been thinking of creating a new comic strip with you as my main character. If it's a hit, you'll be famous. So what do you say? Come on, I'm serious here. You're gonna crouch down in front of your engine exhaust. You're not going anywhere until you say yes. I don't think so. I mean, who's going to clean your splatter remains off my ship? Wait a second, you wouldn't really do that, would you? Don't be like that. Fine, you can join my crew. Huh? Really? Yeah, under one condition. I'm not going to be the main character in one of your comic strips. You got that? Okay, okay. Message received, loud and clear. I got my fingers crossed. I'm going to use him as my main character anyway. Released out of the blue. Here's fame increased by 500. Always gotta be wary of finger crossing. Never trust a man at his word. Especially if you can't see his fingers. We can continue to pay for upgrades here, I guess, but I don't want to spend the money on science boost. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do this chapter that's sort of routine maintenance, I guess. Or at least the start of it, because when we get to the end of it, we're going to have to make a decision on which path we're going to take, but I don't know if anyone's really going to care about that, because they probably won't watch until the end. Let's see. Let's enter the Pirate's Lair. Notice shade-looking characters entering and leaving a Depil building. So they might be a Pirate's Lair. This file's gonna take a while to upload too when I get to it. A lot of time. It's probably gonna take me a fair part of 10 to 20 minutes to probably get the video set up. Are the echoing footballs of Yuri and Company, so let's just keep going forward. There's 5 floors on this thing. Who the gruss are you? Pirates attack! This ain't gonna be long. Oops. Here, let's keep moving forward. Okay. Yeah, there's something on the floor here. Alright, got 1800 G. Sadly, the amount of money we get goes down as we move up, but we'll keep going anyway, because why? Because I'm a good guy that hates pirates. Who the gruss are you? They're boned. I guess we've gotten a bit faster at charging up our attacks too. Yay. What's that over there? Currency card, 500 G. Who the Gruss are you? Your worst nightmare. Jeez, that took forever. Oh, I found on the floor. 50G. Well, no blueprints, but hey. We wiped out Pirate Base. I'm guessing there's nothing of interest on this planet. Oh, there's the Royal Fleet headquarters. So say for the military personnel coming and going. Can't do anything there, so time to finally advance the story, I guess. Time to enter General HQ. Make the way to Space Armor Fleet headquarters. We come across a strange crowd of people. A crowd of several hundred people putting up signs are marching around in utter silence. Disrespecting their signs bear a variety of similar sounding messages. Zero people, people of the universe, turn upon us from whence you came. He who ventures into space shall incur God's wrath. What's with these people? Oh, these are deists. You know, they follow that wacky deist religion. You see them from time to time in almost every country in the LMC. Their signs are saying we shouldn't travel into space. Deism, that's what their religions call, is pretty much against all space travel. They think it's wrong, and they love to protest like this, like anyone's actually gonna listen to them. That sounds familiar, huh, Yuri? Just like Pamphlet back on good old Ropask. Panflop, huh? It's been a long time since I heard that name spoken. The crowd to pass by before they continue on to headquarters. Why, Captain, this is a pleasant surprise. Yuri does not have any other crew members in tow this time. Thought we could have a drink together. A drink, that sounds great. It's perfect timing, too. Just finished organizing a huge backlog of documents. We have a drink right here if you wouldn't mind. I've been saving this for a special occasion. Burgmaster 10-year-old is a luxury for a military man like me. Wow, that's good. I'm glad you like it. Science Secretary decides that it's time to ask a question that has weighed heavily on his mind. Commander, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Go on. Does the name Bastian Snyder ring any bells for you? I was wondering when you were going to put two and two together. Yes, Bastian was my older brother. I thought you might be related. Bastian was transferring data to headquarters right before he passed away. That's how I first heard of you, and after our trials together thus far, I can truly say my brother couldn't have sacrificed his life for a worthier man. Oh, you didn't tell me that he was your brother when we first met. Well, Yuri, it's complicated. But you must have known I wasn't sure whether I should surrender Lauros or Rungal when we first crossed paths. Yes, I know, but I also knew that if I mentioned my brother's name, you might feel obligated to surrender to us. I didn't want to force you to make that decision. Why don't you make up your mind like the true zero-G dog you are, without any emotional baggage? I imagine Vice Admiral Sankt would really chew me out if he ever caught wind of that. Despite himself as the unusually enemy character finishes speaking. Bottle personnel empty. 3 days earlier, ships from Tomo, minor nation within the fire on Libertas fleet, violating its territory. Attack Libertas loses the South Star, blah 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 blah. Dispatching a large fleet. After a nearly 12-hour battle, the small nation of Tomos is utterly destroyed. Once for the invasion of Tomos, final purpose to split the Federation and send it spiraling towards a civil war. Oh yay. Oh, Area 3. This is still Area 4, ain't it? Jeez, we had this for almost an hour. Oh, yay. Some base of the young horses. I'm supposed to be deep in thought his desk near the back of the room. Take this opportunity to witness first-hand tactical progress of our nation. Blah, 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 blah. Great, we missed an event somewhere. So he wants us to see us back at Horizon Renton. Okay, here's what we were missing. Just pain in the butt missions he likes so much. Don't complain, Frank Archide. We just let Lucius conquer the LMC too. Aw, Gruss. Room, he sees that a large number of the officers are already gathered there. Nell, Becker, and Dexter are among the attendees. Alright, now that we're all here, I'd like to update you on the situation. You know that I've already heard the news that the nation of Tomos has already fallen to Logavius. Libertas-led Federation, now they are preparing to do just that. Response to Colonel Assembly has been motioning for willing to lead a united front against libertarian control. Well, do we intend to accept their notion? Yes, our has made the decision, and it's already been approved by the King. The Galactic Federation's role as a democratically based decision-making body must be restored. Our solar government says, in principle, but isn't it simply a matter of ringing along to soon the position Libertas is in now? Hartwig. What? I'm just saying. You already backed me up on this one, won't you? You agree with me, right? No, Laura asked for his opinion. The room falls silent as every last one waits with bated breath to see what the Zero G-Dog turned national hero has to say. Speaking slowly and literally, all the while very much aware of the intense stares in his direction. I think Lord Roth is right, but... Why the but? Where'd the but come from? If Ringall has no intention of taking the reins of power, then there's no point in opposing Libertas in the first place. Your country has got to lead the Federation, at least in the battle against Logavius. So then what are you saying? Why do you think Logavius holds so much power? It's because they're tightly bound empire under the sole rule of an emperor, a dictatorship in everything but name. Nations of the large Magilla Cloud have no hope of winning unless every last one is united under a single powerful state. Whoa, slow down there. By every last one, you don't mean... You won't win if you go against Lucius without a united effort. And I'm not just referring to the Galactic Federation. The whole nation of deists will have to be forced to submit too. The entire large God has to be united by force if that's what's necessary. Feels like it's about to boil. Very sudden, frank assessment. Rather than being a heavy negative sort of tension, there's a sense of purpose and excitement in the air. He's right. He's absolutely right. Somebody had to come out and say it, but that's what we need to hear. Captain, I must have had no idea you had such extreme beliefs. Quiet down everyone. Order. I said order. Tries to bring order to the commotion caused by Yuri's remarks. This is not a courtroom or a boardroom meeting, and it takes a while for the officers to finally settle down. Begins speaking again once he has regained their attention. The opinion that we just expressed is nothing more than a personal view of Yuri here. As a member of the military, it's our duty to follow government orders. We need not think beyond what those orders are. Do you understand? Very well then, what exactly are the government's orders? We are to confront Libertas for Federation control as proposed by the member states of the Interplanetary Assembly. But before hostilities break out with them, we are to take Zenit and the Grand Duchy of Enamazo. Although both are members of the Interplanetary Assembly, they have already voiced their clear support for Libertas. I see, so you hope to diminish your rival's power slowly from the outside. Precisely. Now the next thing we must do is find out which military operation the captain here wishes to join. Amazo is a nation with a long history in terms of national resources and ship numbers. They are on par with Regeinland. However, the capabilities of their ships themselves are unimpressive. Sentinel, on the other hand, possesses advanced technology and formidable ships despite the nation's small size. And they have unprecedented fleet control capabilities thanks to the use of their neural operating system, or NOS. Their ships and fleet control capabilities make them a formidable and potent indeed. Guess I should have saved before coming in here, because now we're stuck making a choice. I wanted to offer up the decision. Oh well. I mean, I probably wouldn't have wanted to go the Zenito route again anyway, because I've done it before. Then again, Zenito is the only route that will let us get some fighters, but offers less ships. I guess technically I could do an emulator save since I'm technically using that, obviously, but I don't want to. Decisions. Do get offer in engine room 7, but the other way offers engine room 8. Maybe. Depends on which route you go. We got mess hall 6, so we don't really need 4. We get the next high-level crew cabin, but if we went the Zenito route, we can get a control unit, the most powerful one in the game practically. We reduce the cost dramatically. We can get a better science lab. But do we want it? We can get 6 Bay 5 and Studio Room 6, we go the other way, and Studio 1. Probably already have the control unit though. And it would be something I haven't seen before, so let's go after the Grand Duchy this time. Alright then, proceed to Amazo via the Exobel Scepter. We'll be taking on advanced force. You're around with him and Amazo. Okay. Yes, sir. Roth, we want you to hold back the Libertasian fleet. We'd also divert the Green Fleet and Heavy Artillery Fleet to support you if you'd like. No, that won't be necessary. The Royal Fleet is more than up to the task. Yeah, you guys don't have that many ships. You really think you can take on Libertas all by yourself? Don't worry about him. His battle skills aren't so bad, actually. So I actually do trust the guy, huh? I'll back to you on the formations of the remaining fleets shortly. You are dismissed. There actually is a choice we need to make, technically. But we'll deal with that next time. We need to choose... well, I guess we won't get to that part, but yeah. Maybe I'll only do a really short part next week. Or in the next couple days. Probably next couple days. See you guys next time.